So it's really warm now. It's like pretty much summer at this point. And my skin, like my oily skin, is like the oil. She's not playing around. But you guys know I do love to layer my skincare. After I cleanse and I prep my skin with acid toner, then I go in with layering on my serums, eye creams, etc., etc., etc. But lately there's been like a sort of trend in Korean skincare where you kind of use one product, which is a toner, to provide like lots of moisture to your skin. And I don't remember the name in Korean. It basically means applying toner 7 times. When I heard that, I was like, bitch, who has time for that? But you know, over time, I kind of warmed up to the idea of it, because I know there are a ton of people out there that, you know, are interested in Korean skincare, but they're not interested in and frankly, they're probably just too lazy to get into the whole like several step skincare routine. And if you haven't seen my multiple step skincare routine, I'll link it up here if you're interested. But in this one, we're going to talk about one product. And basically the concept of it is that you're using this one product to provide moisture to skin, like not just like on top, but kind of like the really deep layers of the skin. And you're basically doing it by just layering the same product several times. And in particular, we're talking about toner. Now, when we hear the word toner, a lot of us think of the products that have like a lot of alcohol in them, or you know, things like that. For this particular method, you need to use a toner that has no alcohol in it, and it's basically the ones that are just like moisturizing. So in fact, I still actually, even though I cleanse, I still use an acidic toner because I want to prep my skin, and also that will help this toner work better because my skin will, I'm getting rid of that, like I'm kind of like prepping the top layer of the skin to accept skincare on top of that. This is a new line from Etude House called Sunjong. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Mingan Pibu Solution. If you go to the Etude House store, they kind of market these two products there the most, the 5.5 Relief Toner and the 10 Free Moist Emulsion. And basically and the deal with this line of products is that, you know how I would talk about the Hwahe app and it has like that thing about the 20 ingredients to avoid or whatever. So this whole, like, in general, that sort of skincare has been like popular in Korea lately. It's almost like a requirement now for skincare to not have those bad ingredients in them. So this whole line is based around that and is aimed towards sensitive skin. So they claim that it's pure and mild and it's supposed to improve your skin. And they don't just have these two products, they do have another kind of product that a lot of brands have these days, and it's called a Shikabam. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I'm reading the description on a lot of them, and they generally tend to say it helps heal damaged skin and prevent external factors from damaging the skin. So it's kind of like a protective layer, not in the sense of like it's a sunscreen, because that protects you from UV rays, but it's kind of protecting against like pollution and like misemonji, which is like microdust and stuff like that. And then there's the 2 times barrier intensive cream. I'm not going to go into depth with the rest of these products, but I know a lot of people have sensitive skin out there, so if you want me to talk more about these products, then let me know. And there is a cleanser. I did use the cleanser today, the 6.5 whip cleanser, and all the pH is balanced in the skincare so that it matches with your skin or something like that. But anyway, we're going to be talking about just the toner today and the 7-time whatever method. Now there are 2 ways you can go about this. You can use cotton pads, and for each layer you kind of just like, you obviously put the toner on the pad, you kind of press your skin and use your hands to pat in the rest, or you can directly just use your hands. Now, for me, I kind of do a mixture of both, or it just depends on how I feel, what I feel like. But today I'm going to kind of do half and half. You don't necessarily have to do 7 times. There are 3 and there are 5 for, you know, you can do 2 or 4 or whatever, but there's 3, 5, and 7, but 7 is like the ideal or whatever. Using cotton pads will give you a much thinner layer. It absorbs much faster between each layer. And just directly putting it into your hands, you do get more product in your hands, so you're gonna get more moisture, but it's gonna take longer to absorb. So I think it just depends on how much time you have. And personally, for me, as a person that is always going through product, I try to use as much product as possible. So for me, I often use my hands, but for the demonstration today, I'll show you both. That you kind of just want to get a good amount on there on the initial like few applications. That way you don't have to keep going back after every layer. You can kind of just do this and literally just pat it in. And by doing this method, you're supposed to be able to get enough moisture to help your skin without having to layer too many products. This is my second layer. And if you have oily skin, this should be enough, apparently. For me, it's enough even. And if you have dry skin, you can go in with an emulsion after that, like a light layer of this. And that's supposed to help you if you have really dry skin, but apparently just the seven application toner application method will be enough. But because it's more of like a watery type of texture, this product, like a toner, you're not gonna have like that heavy feeling, which I, for the record, do not mind. But I know lots of people are not about that life. So this is my third layer, and as you can see, I'm already almost halfway done. And at this point, I probably might add another layer or add more product onto the cotton, but I'm gonna show you with my hands now. So I'll try this one last time with a cotton pad. You can pat it in. Now, this does only help moisture, so you're not gonna get like, I mean, depending on the toner that you use, this toner is literally just for moisture. This method is literally just for moisture. So if you have like dark spots or like skin concerns like acne and you need products to help that, you need to add that on top because this method is purely for moisturization. Now for my fourth layer. Was that my fourth layer already? I think that was my fourth layer. Yeah, this is my fifth. Now for my sixth. The more layers you add, the longer each layer will take to kind of absorb. If you use the cotton pad method, it'll probably be much faster, but definitely if you're using your hands, you're gonna get more product on your skin, you're gonna get more moisture, I think. But you know, it will take a little bit longer. And this is my final layer. Or you know, you can actually just, if you're using your hands, you can put only just a little amount of product on your hands. That way, you know, you're not putting, each layer doesn't take so long to dry. Now, please ignore like the redness and, you know, imperfection on my skin, but still have a good foundation. But as you can see, I should have taken a before shot. But you can see like my skin feels, I mean, you can add any moisturizer on top and you feel, oh my god, my skin is moist, but it really feels moist from like deep within. Before I tried this method, I was kind of like, but I've been really into it. And a lot of times, especially because I wear a lot of makeup, not because I'm like trying to like hide everything. Depending on the day and what, how perfect I want my skin to look, I'll have to add several layers. And sometimes if I have too much skincare, skincare can cake makeup. And a lot of times I'll do my skincare and my makeup immediately after, and I don't give my skin enough time to absorb all that skincare. So this method, by just using this one watery type of essence, I'm adding all these really thin layers of product that it really just feels like water on the skin. I'm really getting that moisture so that my skin, like my oiliness is, you know, controlled, because I still cannot, even though my skin is oily, I can't skip moisturizing it, but I still get the moisture that my skin needs for throughout the day. Oh, it feels so soft. So I hope you found this video useful, and you guys should let me know if you try it or not. Make sure that the toner that you use though doesn't have alcohol in it. That's like the main point. You want to find one that's really moisturizing. A lot of brands have, it doesn't necessarily have to be like this sort of toner, but a lot of brands already carry, you know, they have like the toner, essence, or lotion or whatever. Just something that's really thin and moisturizing basically. So yeah, I hope you found it useful, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.
When the lights go out, run away with me, baby. Every single minute, I'll be your hero and winner. When the lights go out.